What is going on, guys? It is Trifecta J here with episode 3 of my Kings MyGM, and we have another trade. It's Derek Williams, basically for the Suns' second round pick this year and in 2018. We had another player in Shavlik Randolph, but he would just be released as he was not really a part of my future. I think he was like 31 years old and a low overall, and I liked my other big men better. But we would also go out and sign Quincy Miller, because after trading Omer Caspi and Derek Williams, we were a little depleted at the small forward position, and he can also move up to shooting guard as he is very athletic. He's very long. He's 6'10" for where you can put a shooting guard. That's pretty impressive. I think he was drafted in the second round out of Baylor, but just never worked out really with the Nuggets. But we are taking on the Orlando Magic in this game, who have their own new player in Elfrid Payton, the person I really think the Kings should have taken with their first round pick instead of Nick Stauskas, just basically because they didn't have a point guard at this point because they didn't have Darren Collison, and you also just used your last lottery pick on Ben McLemore, so it just seems a little redundant to take the same position once more. They did the same thing with Thomas Robinson and DeMarcus Cousins, but there's a new GM in town, so hopefully things will change. But right now we're up by 4. The lead has been cut to 7 by Mo Harkless. And in that trade earlier, we sent Derek Williams, who I just not see as part of our future. He was making $6 million. He's just never reached his potential. And he fits, I think, pretty well in the Suns system, where they like to get up and down the court. And he gives them some nice depth behind the Morris twins and Gerald Green if he wants to play small forward or power forward. But he can just get up the floor very well. He's very athletic, can finish dunks in that high-paced offense. But at the end of the first quarter, we're down by 1 to the Magic, one of the lower teams in the East, a team that has a future with players like Victor Oladipo, Elfrid Payton, Mo Harkless, and Nikola Vujacic. But Mo Harkless for 3 here. He misses the shot. Nikola gets the rebound, passes it to Tobias Harris, and he just sort of hits a little runner to put the Magic up by 7 as they're starting to pull away in the second quarter. About 6 minutes left. Darren Collison gets the pick from Eric Moreland, and he does a little Euro step into the paint to finish the shot. And between a bunch of Magic defenders, now Victor Oladipo with the ball. Cousins tries to come out to stop him, but a poor closeout, and he just does not have the athleticism or really the speed to guard Victor Oladipo, who's a shooting guard compared to a center. Very few centers possess that skill set. But on the fast break again, Victor Oladipo playing extremely well as the Magic's lead has now gone all the way up to 11 points. Now down to 9 after a Ben McLemore huge dunk on the break. Great pass from Darren Collison, but in the post, Boogie Cousins goes up and he puts it up and in. The lead back down to 11. Fast break, 40 seconds left. And that is Sergei Karasev, one of the players we got in the Omer Caspi trade. And that is his first points as a Sacramento King.
Well, guys, with Nick here, what was the difference in how this team played as the first half progressed?
We toughened up a little bit. We know they were getting a lot of easy points, a lot of points around the paint, around the basket, and we just started playing more aggressive, playing hard on the defensive end, and that got us going offensively too. So we just got to keep doing that, play hard, and should be fine.
Well done, Nick. We appreciate it. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you, and we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
That was a very poor first half from the Sacramento Kings, and not off to a great start as Darren Collison get ripped, and Oladipo on the break with the reverse slam dunk. Great play by the second-year player out of Indiana. One of the few good players I feel who came out of last year's draft, with like Ben McLemore, very disappointing rookie year. Michael Carter-Williams, another good player, but you have to worry about the way the Sixers are building their team. That's not a very conducive atmosphere for a player to really develop, because he has to really carry his team. But either way, Rudy Gay in the corner for 3, and he cuts the lead back down to 9. You just got to keep it close, because I feel at some point this team, I feel like we're more talented than Magic, and we should be able to take the lead back. So now Ben McLemore hits a very long 2 to cut the lead down to 7, and Victor Oladipo finishes through the contact and 1, gets his team the 8-point lead with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. But now Nick Stauskas in the corner. He knocks that three down. That is the one thing you cannot do with him. You can't leave him open, especially in the corner. A shorter three, high percentage shot. But Rudy Gay just takes Tobias Harris to the rim and puts it up and in. So now Ben Gordon, one of the Magic's offseason players, and he's in the game for them. But Victor Oladipo, fadeaway from the elbow, has 13 points in the game. Rudy Gay in the corner, out to Stauskas for another long two. Lead is now down to 3. We're cutting in, lead at 2, and that is the end of the third quarter as we have come back from a large deficit at halftime to cut the lead to 2. A very low scoring game, offensive struggles. You can't really say the defense is playing well, as we've just missed a ton of wide open shots. Cousins not shooting very well. He's missed some wide open shots. But Aaron Gordon in the paint, a little fadeaway off one leg shot. And now Ray McCallum in the game. 2 Boogie, and he puts that up and in. The lead now back down to 4. Elfrid Payton in the game as he shoots a pull-up jumper. He is not a great shooter, but he is just knocking down that mid-range jumper in this game. Especially, he would beat Carlson off the dribble and then just pull up in front of everyone. As we have our first lead of the entire game right there. We're up by 1 as Tobias Harris has the ball, 6 minutes left, and he knocks that shot down to give his team the lead again. Ben McLemore with the ball from the side, and he knocks down the wing 3. He gets his team, and they're back down to 4 as Darren Collison on the break to Ben McLemore, and he slams that shot in as the lead is 2. Elfrid Payton with the ball driving in. Boogie blocks it. Tobias Harris gets it, and he puts that shot up and in. You gotta get that. When your big man gets the block, you have to be able to get the ball and convert it into points. But under 2 minutes now, McLemore once more posterizes Nikola Vujacic. But Boogie in the post, he makes his move, and Channing Frye cannot hang with him down low. As Channing Frye, a good 3-point shooter, not so much as a post defender. But Elfrid Payton pulls up from the elbow, and that is now a tie game. 10 seconds left. Darren Collison has a wide open lane, but he is blocked by Channing Frye. Boogie gets it, he puts it back up, and then he can't get it to go. Elfrid Payton, he shoots at the buzzer, and that shot just barely misses. That would have been a crazy ending, as that is a great play by Channing Frye to block that shot. And then Boogie just cannot put the shot back. But now, start of the first overtime, Darren Collison from the wing for 3. He knocks that shot down, up by 3, as this team needs this win. Not doing very well so far in the season, and this would be a huge momentum boost. But Tobias Harris knocks down the long 3 as we have a 1-point lead, as Rudy Gay on the fast break puts it up, and he gets it to go to give his team the 3-point lead. But the Michigan-Indiana matchup, and Indiana prevails right there with Victor Oladipo scoring. Beats Nick Stauskas off the dribble. Rudy Gay, he has the ball, crosses, and he goes with the reverse layup to give his team a 3-point lead nearing the end of the first overtime. As now it is the 3-point lead with Payton bringing the ball up the floor. Oladipo now, he fades away on Nick Stauskas and knocks that shot in, as that is now a 1-point lead. That shot is missed by Oladipo, but Elfrid Payton is there to get the rebound, and he scores it. So we are down by 1, 30 seconds left. Darren Collison driving in, and he just gets slammed down by Aaron Gordon, and he needs to knock in these free throws. As he hits the first one, ties the game up. This one is huge, as it would give us the lead with only 30 seconds left. If we could get a defensive stop after, we may be able to put this game away, as he knocks the shot down. So now Tobias Harris with the ball. Oladipo gets fouled. You cannot foul a shooter right there, as now he will have a chance to tie this game up and take the lead. As he does tie it up, second free throw he shoots with 24 seconds left, and he misses it. So now 7 seconds left. Darren Collison gets it. He shoots it. He has an open look, but not able to get it to go, as the Magic will call a timeout to get their best look. Not a great look, but Oladipo shoots, and that ball hits the back of the rim and does not go. As we will now go to a second overtime, our first overtime game on the year, and we will do 2 of them, as it's always nice to see some extra basketball. But Rudy Gay trying to get the pick from Cousins. Gay doesn't get it, but he passes to the wing for Nick Stauskas for 3, as he ties up the game into the second overtime. So now Elfrid Payton bringing the ball up the floor. trying to get his team the lead as he just makes Darren Collison look foolish. He misses the shot, but Aaron Gordon and his high motor get the shot, and they put it back up and in. So now getting a pick and roll, Boogie shoots and he ties up the game. Clutch shot from the player I feel is really the future of this team. He is the big man. There's not a lot of good big men in the NBA, and he is one of them. But Oladipo, just playing out of his mind, hits the fadeaway on the baseline. Now Ben McLemore looking for the screen from Cousins. He passes to Gay. Great pass into the corner for Darren Collison, but he cannot get it to go. That would have tied the game. But now on the break, Tobias Harris has the ball down low, and somehow he gets that to go on the spinning layup. Darren Collison trying to get it, as that should be the game. Cousins gets the offensive rebound, but a little bit too late, as we will end up losing to the Magic by 6. A disheartening loss for a team that really needed a win in this game. They're off to a very poor start. Oh, we have Nicola one more time.
Well, Nick, what can you point to as the team's primary strength for getting this win here tonight?
We were really good on defense, and then once we get stops, we're very good on offense. We got some easy ones, and we just kept grinding. We never let it back in the game, and it felt good to get this win tonight.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke,
As a team, I didn't think we played that bad. Cousins, 16 rebounds, 26 points. Another great game from him. Biggest thing to me, we just could not score the basket. A lot of open shots were missed, as the Magic had a bunch of high-scoring players, but we ended up shooting 46%, same as the Magic. However, they shot 11 or 10 more field goals than we did, as that is the difference maker in this game. And I hope you enjoyed, 'cause I'm out.